Poetry Cafe. It's been a little long that I actually came in front of you with a long video. So today I'm going to read another poem by Robert Frost, and this one is a long poem. But before I start the poem, I want to talk to you about something. This is about the new journey that I've started, and today itself I did the first live on my Facebook page, on my timeline, with the poet. She is a poet with 3 published collections. Her name is Kirti V. So I invited her to Midnight Poetry Cafe and we did a live session on Facebook, and from there I will upload the video on this channel. So this is something I've started a new segment, and I totally enjoyed doing the live because I was talking to her about so many forms of poetry, and she told me about haiku, haibun, limerick, tanka, so many forms, and I was really amazed that people are experimenting, creating new crafts with poetry. So these days there are so many forms and stylized way of writing, but I personally I prefer to write in free verse. So I'm also reading some of the greatest American poets these days, and I find their poetry to be a bit in the free verse style itself, or maybe they have been a bit modernized perhaps, or I don't know, because I really don't have the original script with me right now. So because these are all reprints from different publishers. So this one is Greatest American Poets by Fingerprint Publishing. So I will be reading out soon, but I'm really super excited about this new journey that I've started on my channel. So there would be some poets who would be coming on my channel talking about poetry, talking about their books, maybe if they are published poets, or even people who love to read poetry can also come and be part of the live events, reading out some of their favorite poets maybe, or something that touched their heart, and anything, it's all about poetry, so they can talk freely about it. But if you are someone who is watching this video, if you are a published poet, or maybe someone who loves to read poetry, can easily connect with me through the mail ID in description. Feel free to connect, and then we can talk and take things further from there, and we can do something more about making poetry reach to a wider audience. Because as I keep on listening to this from most of the poets, that poetry hardly sells. But let's see if we can break that notion, because I'm sure there are many poets who have touched millions of people's hearts. Not talking about the classic or the poets that we have read in our school times, or maybe during our graduation days. People who are writing these days, who are bringing out their books in these modern times and selling out their books. So on that note, I really want to do a lot for poetry with your help and support, of course. So please subscribe to the channel if you are new here and support my journey, because I really want poetry to be read by readers who only feel that fiction is something that they feel readable or they can relate to. Poetry can also touch heart. So that was something that I wanted to share with you. This is my goal this year, but I want to keep going with this vision, or maybe a dream, or maybe a desire you could say, and connect with poets, seasoned, amateur, aspiring, new, not even poets, readers, everyone. But we talk poetry here, we promote poetry here, so that's how I want to go, and I want to make Midnight Poetry Cafe a safe sanctuary where people can easily talk about poetry. So I'm going to start reading Home Burial by Robert Frost. He saw her from the bottom of the stairs before she saw him. She was starting down, looking back over her shoulder at some fear. She took a doubtful step and then undid it, to raise herself and look again. He spoke, advancing toward her. "What is it you see? From up there always, for I want to know." She turned and sank upon her skirts at that, and her face changed from terrified to dull. He said to gain time, What is it you see? Mounting until she cowered under him. I will find out now, you must tell me, dear. She, in her place, refused him any help with the least stiffening of her neck and silence. She let him look, sure that he wouldn't see. Blind creature, and a while he didn't see, but at last he murmured, oh, and again, oh. What is it? What? She said, just that I see. You don't, she challenged, tell me what it is. The wonder is I didn't see at once. I never noticed it from here before. I must be wanted to it. That's the reason. The little graveyard where my people are. So small the window frames the whole of it. Not so much larger than a bedroom, is it? There are 3 stones of slate and 1 of marble. Broad-shouldered little slabs there in the sunlight. On the side hill, we haven't to mind those, but I understand. It is not the stones, but the child's mound. Don't, she cried. She withdrew, shrinking from beneath his arm that rested on the banister, and slid downstairs and turned on him with such a daunting look. He said twice over before he knew himself, can't a man speak of his own child he has lost? Not you. Oh, where's my hat? Oh, I don't need it. I must get out of here. I must get air. I don't know rightly whether any man can. Amy, don't go to someone else this time. Listen to me. I won't come down the stairs. He sat and fixed his chin between his fists. There's something I should like to ask you, dear. You don't know how to ask it. Help me then. Her fingers moved the latch for all reply. My words are nearly always an offense. I don't know how to speak of anything so as to please you, but I might be taught. I should suppose I can't say I see how. A man must partly give up being a man. With women folk we could have some arrangement by which I would bind myself to keep hands off. Anything special you are a mind to name, though I don't like such things. Twist those that love, 2 that don't love can't live together without them. But 2 that do can't live together with them. She moved the latch a little. Don't go. Don't carry it to someone else this time. Tell me about if it's something human. Let me into your grief. I'm not so much unlike other folks as your standing there apart would make me out. Give me my chance. I do think, though you overdo it a little. What was it brought you up to think it the thing, to take your mother loss of a first child so inconsolably in the face of love, you would think his memory might be satisfied. There you go, sneering now. I'm not. You make me angry, I'll come down to you. God, what a woman, and it's come to this. A man can't speak of his own child that's dead. You can't because you don't know how. If you had any feelings, you that dug with your own hand, how could you, his little grave? I saw you from that very window there, making the gravel leap and leap in the air. Leap up like that, and land so lightly and roll back down the mound beside the hole. I thought, who is that man? I didn't know you, and I crept down the stairs and up the stairs to look again, and still your spade kept lifting. Then you came in. I heard your rumbling voice out in the kitchen, and I don't know why, but I went near to see with my own eyes. You could sit there with the stains on your shoes of the fresh earth from your own baby's grave and talk about your everyday concerns. You had stood the spade up against the wall outside there in the entry, for I saw it. I shall laugh the worst laugh I ever laughed. I'm cursed, God, if I don't believe I'm cursed. I can repeat the very words you were saying. 3 foggy mornings and 1 rainy day will rot the best birch fence a man can build. Think of it. Talk like that at such a time. What had how long it takes a birch to rot, to do with what was in the darkened parlor? You couldn't care. The nearest friends can go with anyone to death comes so far short. They might as well not try to go at all. No, from the time when one is sick to death, one is alone and he dies more alone. Friends make pretense of following to the grave, but before one is in it, their minds are turned and making the best of their way back to life and living people and things they understand. But the world's evil. I won't have grief. So if I can change it, oh, I won't. There you have said it all, and you feel better. You won't go now, you are crying. Close the door, the heart's gone out of it. Why keep it up? Amy, there's someone coming down the road. You think the talk is all? I must go somewhere out of this house. How can I make you? If you do. She was opening the door wider. Where do you mean to go? First tell me that. I will follow and bring you back by force. I will. So that's a very heart-touching poem. A bit sad. And of course, it talks about the protagonist who has lost his child and how the man and the woman, they are having a conversation. So this is a very heart-touching poem, of course, by Robert Frost, and it's called Home Burial. And so this is for today from the book Greatest American Poets, and I'm also going to order some Indian poetry books for you, so that I can read out some of my favorites, like maybe Tagore or Nissim Ezekiel, and there are some other poets as well, women poets. So I would be happy to read out to you, and I hope that you will subscribe to my channel. And I've told you before in the beginning of the video that I'm planning to connect with poets, so please feel free to join me in this journey. So subscribe and be part of the community. Thank you. Take care.